In the lead up to Unity Festival 2015, I followed actor Matthew Mullins as he prepared 2 very different performances. After the festival, I left it a little while so he had time to recover, and then I caught up with him and his girlfriend Kirsty, who is a fellow actor and student at the Hijinx Academy, to find out how the festival had been for them and to hear a little bit about their experiences. Here's our chat. So, Unity Festival is over. You've both had time to sleep and rest up after your manic time. Now you're looking back. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, we did.
You had a good experience of it all then?
You're tired.
Yes, you were very tired afterwards. What were your highlights of the things you did? What was the best bit?
Well, to be honest, working with Beneath the Streets has been an amazing time, really. We got to work with some amazing people.
I've been, over the course of following you the past couple of months,
Yes.
I've had a chat with a couple of people, Kirsty and Lindsay and Richard as well, and Danny, about what it's like to work with you. Was there anybody in particular that you enjoyed working with, Matthew, over this time?
Well, to be honest, I really enjoyed working with, what was his name? Jamie, yes.
Because you and Jeremy were kind of partners in crime, weren't you, in Beneath the Streets? Actually, now Beneath the Streets Lost and Found is over, we don't have to be quite so secretive about it. So do you want to tell us a little bit about you and Jeremy's characters?
Well, basically, Jeremy and I are playing plays. We're playing both Mr. Walsh and Mr. Retina. That's my character, by the way. We're playing sort of private eyes. You see, we're trying to investigate the strange goings on that occur. That goings on around the company, really, and basically, unfortunately, we're sort of lost in a treacherous web of conspiracy. They don't even realise that they're part of that conspiracy, really.
That's quite different from your original character, because in the first Beneath the Streets, you were a scientist, weren't you?
Yes, I was, yes.
Did you find was it fun to play a different character, or was it quite a challenge to change roles?
Well, yes, it was fun, actually, but it wasn't easy. We had to change the motivations of the characters, really, which is, I will admit, it can be kind of frustrating at times, really.
Because Kirsty, you had a change of role as well. Did you find that a challenge?
Yes. The model was upset.
Do you think it helped you improve as actors, though, to have that push rather than doing the same thing again?
Yes.
So, other than being pushed more and changing roles, did you learn anything else from working with Punch Junkie Enrichment? Did you enjoy the experience?
Yes, I did, yeah.
Yeah, how's, because your director was Matthew Blake, and he was the director on the first one. What's he like to work with?
Oh yes, he was a delightful man to work with, yeah. Mind you, he had a tendency to wear cat's t-shirt, really, and that's why we all call him Catman.
Brilliant. Okay, so the other show that you were in, Matthew, was This Is Your Life, This Is, and that was quite a different show. It was a lot more light-hearted.
Yeah.
Which type do you prefer? Which style do you prefer?
Well, to be honest, it's just hard to choose it's really hard to choose between the two of them, and to be honest, I I really I like both of my characters, really.
Because Kirsty, you weren't in the show with Odyssey because you were performing Glossy Jack, but that's quite similar. That's a lighter show. It's not as dark. It's certainly not dark like Beneath the Streets is. Which do you prefer?
I like both.
You like to, I suppose. Do you like the challenge then, as an actor, to try doing different types of shows and different things?
Yes.
You guys have money.
You like being paid as well. I think we all like that. Yeah. In This Is Your Life, This Is, you had quite an interesting role in that you were a stand-in for George Clooney. How did that feel?
Well, let me tell you something. When my mum saw me wearing that, saw me coming up with the, along the stage with the George Clooney mask, oh man, was she in hysterics.
Did you ever think you'd be dating George Clooney, Kirsty?
Same thing.
You found it hilarious. Oh, you love George Clooney. Oh, so you think he's a bit of a George Clooney anyway, do you? Ah, good casting then. Way back when the first week that I was following you, you got interviewed by some journalism students for Cardiff University, and you also, during the course of Beneath the Streets, got filmed by Made in Cardiff and BBC Wales. How do you feel about dealing with the press?
Well, I'm okay with it, really. It's just...
Is it something you enjoy, or is it just another part of being an actor?
It's just a... Yeah.
Part of the job, is it?
It's really part of my job, really.
You don't get nervous or anything being interviewed? No, you seem fine at the moment. I know you're used to me, but... while you've been crazily busy, both of you, during Unity, but did either of you get to see any of the shows that you weren't in? Did you see any of the stuff going on?
Yes, I did. I went to see this. I went to see this puppet show, really, in the garden show at the Telemon.
Oh, was that My Apple Dumpling Girl, the one about the pork pies?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What did you think?
Brilliant. Well, though I will admit, those puppets, they look a little creepy.
You're a little bit creeped out by the puppets, are you? What about you, Kirsty? Did you see anything?
Yeah, I saw this is on Eyewitness.
Oh, you went to support him, did you?
Yes.
Excellent.
With his mother. And I see Snooks.
Oh, Snooks are always popular, aren't they?
Yeah, and then I see the Friends Circus.
Circuit Extremist.
Yeah, they were above your head.
Amazing. They're brilliant, aren't they? Which one did you see? Did you see the one in town, or did you see the one at the Millennium Centre? Because they did two shows. We went to the Millennium Centre. Did you scream when the... Well, there were a few moments that were a bit hairy, weren't there? Yeah, there were a couple of moments where I kind of jumped out of my skin watching that.
Above your head, and yes.
Yeah, they were swinging. Oh, yeah, crazy. Okay, so for the past 2 months, you've both had a pretty manic schedule of rehearsals. Both of you have been in 2 very different shows.
Yeah.
Looking back, would you do it all again?
Definitely.
Yes.
Okay, and one last question, my final question to you before I leave you alone.
Yes.
One thing I've learned during this process, Matthew, is that you are a fellow Whovian. So I've got to ask you, what's your favourite Doctor Who alien?
David Tennant.
Which alien do you... Oh, I suppose, the Doctor is an alien, isn't he? That is a very clever answer. What about the monstery type ones? Have you got a favourite?
I got a favourite monster, yeah. The Cybermen.
Cybermen, classic, I love it. I'm an Ood girl myself. I do love the Ood. Anyway, thank you very much for letting me stalk you for the past couple of months. It has been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah.
So that's it. This is my final vlog about Matthew Mullins and his experiences this year at Unity Festival. It's been an absolute pleasure following him around and seeing him develop and seeing the performances. And I hope you've enjoyed his journey too.